So Trudeau, it's getting worse and worse and worse for Justin Trudeau. Now he's in a trade war with China. I think they said like beef and soy and something and something. Not soy, but I think canola oil or something like that. So he's in a trade war with China, and it's not going well. There's work and cleaning, so it's not going well. Naturally, his opponents are leaping on the, or leaping to the opportunity to point out that it's not going well. That maybe he doesn't have Canada's best interest at heart, and so forth and so forth. And maybe you should vote him out. So, trade war with China. Trudeau, how does this play for you? Because every little thing you are doing or not doing is being used against you. You are being seen as a person who didn't fulfill their promise. First card you get, Ace of Swords. There's a victory, there's a triumph, there's a clarity. So maybe something is going to be made plain, and then there is a preparation or for the materialization actually in your outcome. So it's a little peek at that. So there is some action that is going to come out as a result of this. So you're going to be pressured to act, to move, to take some legislation. So let's see. First we start. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is coupled with the Sun. So yeah, there is some victory and some clarity. That is going to come out of this. Crossing it is the Fool. I don't think this is your victory though. Ace of Wands, new action in the Emperor. Yeah, it's you. It's you. But you have to watch the spin machine. So this is not going to be spun in your favor, even though in the beginning. So there will be a resolution to the trade war with China. But what you have to look out for is opposition to your every move. Everything you do is being opposed because the elections are coming up. The Magician. Person of skill and talent. And then the Star. Person of attention. So right now everything is focused on you. You are the Prime Minister after all. But when all eyes are on you, there's more room for mistakes. Because everything you do is being scrutinized. Abandonment is in the Fear, and Knight of Wands is in the Hopes. So the fear is inaction, the hope is action. Not just inaction, but walking away, like giving up on the fight. Because this can get worse. It can get out of hand very quickly. China is in a very good position, so it could get out of hand. Seven of Pentacles. Right now we're dealing with money. We're dealing with invested money. And then the Tower is behind it. So everything will fall to pieces first. Eight of Wands. There is communication is in the word of warning. So matching that with the Fear. The Eight of Wands and the Eight of Cups. when you are negotiating, there is a certain amount of authority that you must take because you do have a country to look after all. But there is a certain amount of, for the lack of better words, submission. Compromise is not really what I'm looking for, but you're going to have to give on some things to iron this out. The Knight of Swords is in your solace, so this will be wrapped up quickly, but... And then the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. So it will... This is the work and this is the materialization. So you will have to negotiate. You will have to maybe give a little. And there comes some more scrutiny because now it's going to be seen as a costly compromise. Like Trudeau sold us a bag of goods and we didn't get what we were supposed to. And we didn't fare well in the deal and things like that. So it will be resolved. It will be resolved quickly. But it will be criticized. While we're here, Trudeau, October is around the corner. Almost quite literally. We're in August. We're like 2 months away. Are you going to win? Flat out. That's what I'm going to ask. Are you going to win? Because it's not looking good for you. Like, as the days go by, people more and more don't trust you. Especially after the S&C Llewellyn thing. And then they're over here, actually. S&C Llewellyn just got a golf contract. And are cutting some jobs because they're losing some money and this and this and this. So they got some things going on with themselves too. First card. New action. New plans. Staff changes because you did just lose a very key member of your staff this morning or yesterday or something like that. Three of Swords. This is part of your outcome. That's separation, heartbreak, betrayal. Not looking good. Like I said, you just lost a very key member to your administration this morning. Or the other morning. Whatever morning it was, you lost somebody just recently. Ace of Pentacles. So we have new beginnings of things. So new administration or new plans of actions and new donors, maybe new money coming in with you. So there's a new fight. There's a new energy. There's a new resurgence. Like I said in a past reading, you were trying to go for, you know, the nice playboy, but I think the gloves are off now because now you are literally fighting for your position. The Moon. These actions are not obvious, so you are going to take a different approach. So they can't go back and look at, like they do in football, look at the tape so you can sort of learn the plays of the other team. This is completely new actions. So this is not known to your opponents what you're about to do. Whatever that is. Page of Pentacles. So we're talking new investments, new money. Three of Wands. This is off the ground. Whatever it is that this is alluding to is off the ground. So we're already doing it. Like I said, elections are literally around the corner. So now is the time. There's the World. Then the Page of Wands. So news about something to do with the office is about to hit. King of Cups is in the fear. So your support system is in your fear because you are losing people Kind of like Trump, you know, to where half his administration quits. Queen of Cups is in your hopes. You hope for the support. Well, these are not predictive cards. They're just... Because like I said, when I get the King and Queen, especially together, it means alliance. So you fear the lack of alliance. You fear the lack of team. The Knight of Swords is quick energy, rushed energy, chaotic energy. Behind it is the Queen of Pentacles. So there is a establishment. And it feels rushed. I think this is just the elections, and it's coming quickly. A lot more quickly than people expect. I mean, even though you know when it's here, it just feels like... Because it's not like American elections where they run for president for 2 stinking years. No, this is different. This is basically they get, you know, a month at the most of elections. Of election hype and campaigns and this and that and this and that. So 9 of Wands is your word of warning. The battle, the uphill battle, because this is now an uphill battle. This is not easy anymore. 4 of Wands is your word of solace. You do have an advantage being the Prime Minister, so you have home turf advantage, as they call it. And then 2 of Wands, the preparation for separation. The world is gaining conservative leaders. We got one, even though he's not conservative or a leader, but you know what I'm saying. We got Donald Trump. Europe has got, what, Boris Cujo. What's his name? Is that his name? I think I got it right. No, Cujo. They got Cujo. I call him Cujo because, anyway, they got Boris Cujo. And not, Boris Cujo is an actual person, but I mean Cujo as the dog from Stephen King. So they got Boris Cujo, and then looks like Canada is going to get a conservative prime minister. So October elections, post-October elections, what will Canada experience in the first month, let's say? Will there be conservatism? Will there still be the so-called liberal Justin Trudeau? Are we wrong here and he's not out? There's the government, the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords, Page of Cups. So there is a surprise a-coming. A surprise victory. Maybe some shock, maybe, is what it is. There's some loss there. You know what? This room is not that bright. I don't know why all of a sudden everything is washed out. Like, it's really not bright in here at all. But that is the Ten of Swords. So there's some loss. And then the Magician. So it looks like an illusionist in charge. Is his running mate some sort of running his opponent some sort of legal something? I forget who was running against him. But I think, aren't they a governor, or not governor, but like a governor or something? I forget. I did it a long time ago, but anywho, it looks like they're in for a shock. So either he's expected to lose and he wins, or he is thinking he's going to win and then he's going to get a Donald Trump pulled on him, and then Justin Trudeau can write a book called What Happened. And then we'll do a reading and find out what.